This is Asad Rahil, a Pakistani warlord. For years, he's been using his contacts in the Kazakh military to funnel old Soviet munitions to allied Mujahideen holdouts. The Kazakh president and his security council recently discovered his operations and began to shut them down. This is footage of Rahil's response. The explosion that destroyed the building in Almaty killed the president and his security council. When his operations went bad, Rahil left Pakistan and moved his troops into Kyrgyzstan. There they tried to capture chemical weapons at a disposal facility. When the local militia attempted to stop him, he detonated phosgene shells, killing them and many of the civilians in Oshkek. He escaped across the border with his troops and linked up with his Kazakh military contacts. A week later, he triggered the explosion in Almaty. With the president dead, the Kazakh military is in chaos. Most are working to keep order, but some are flocking to Rahil's banner. UN peacekeepers have moved in to help stabilize the situation, but Rahil is still operating freely. So that's the situation. We're not here for the politics, and we're not here as peacekeepers. Our team has been called in to take this guy down. Okay, I'm bringing command live. We've got a lot of ground to cover today.
Ghost, you're going to be working with a Kazakh military specialist on this one. His name is Grigory Kozlov. He's been providing intel and working closely with the UN to take down the corrupt Kazakh elements. Here's the first target area. Soldiers loyal to Rahil have taken over an abandoned Soviet military installation here. We need to take it out. This is the village of Takal. Rahil's forces have moved mobile artillery pieces in and are providing cover for the installation. We need your team to get in there and take the artillery pieces out.
We're on it, sir. All right, listen up, Ghost. Kim, Ramirez, I want you feeding us intel from a spotting position here. Parker, Salvatore, Diaz, you're with me. Here's our insertion. The rest of you will move out to guard the road to the northeast, further down the pass. Nobody escapes. We've got 5 heavily guarded artillery pieces embedded in the western passes that we have to take out. To the north of our insertion is the village. We need to clear it out of all enemy threats. Any questions? Okay, move out.
Here, Captain. We haven't seen anything.
Copy. Ghost, form up at the release point. We've got to move out to meet Kozlov.
Time is of the essence. Now that you've taken out their artillery cover, you and Kozlov need to coordinate a strike against this installation. Rahil's been using this base as a communications center and staging point for his troops in the region.
Affirmative, Command. All right, Ramirez, Kim, you'll be with me and Kozlov. We'll insert here. Diaz, Burke, I want you here on Overwatch. I want everybody else patrolling the eastern roads. We don't need any surprises while we're hitting the base. Kozlov's people have informed us that the SAM launchers are at these 3 sites. We'll place charges at each one, then clear the base. Inside the base, our focus is the commo tower and the motor pool. The vehicles in the motor pool are our biggest threat, so we'll need to destroy them quickly. Once the base is secured, we'll detonate the SAMs.
This is Rahil.
Leader, your strike has disrupted the communications of Rahil's troops across the area. Their sector lieutenant has been located and is directing the local forces. He needs to be neutralized to further disorganize their command and control structure.
Wait, that vehicle column is moving out. We should track it down and destroy it.
Command, we don't need the whole team for this op. Diaz and I will take the target down. We'll get Diaz up on the cliffs here. I'll insert here and recon the 3 camps until I find him. Once I've dropped him, I'll clear the remaining enemy presence. The rest of the ghosts will go with Kozlov to locate an ambush site for those vehicles. Hit them before they leave the mountains.
Copy that, Captain. Update us when the mission is complete.
Captain, we've got a Kazakh artillery crew on standby. Just tell the... Captain, Salvatore has reported that ambush was overrun. Several of Kozlov's troops were captured during the attack.
Say again, Diaz, what about our team?
Our guys got out, boss. They're holed up below a ridge line about 2 clicks south of the attack site.
Prepare to move out. We have to move fast to link up with them.
Located my soldiers.
Intel has intercepted radio chatter indicating they've been transported by helicopter to a small base in this valley. Info's about 30 minutes old, but a small contingent of patrolling vehicles has doubled back towards the area. It looks like they're going to effect a link-up.
We have to get to them before they are moved again.
Negative. They're not the primary target. The Ghosts need to destroy the rest of that armored column. We still don't have Rahil's location. He could be traveling with them.
Sir, we still have time to track the column, but we can't leave allies out there to be interrogated. If I lead a small team in from here, we can destroy the helo and secure the prisoners. Kozlov can come in with jeeps and move them to safety. Kim will be on overwatch while we set an ambush for the returning vehicles.
All right, Captain. You put yourself out there for this one. Make it happen.
Kozlov, I'll contact you when we've secured the captain.
Roger that, Ghost Leader. Move your team to a secure location and prepare for updated intel over the Viasat. We've got a location on Rahil. He just attacked the Kazakh capital, Astana. The city hasn't fallen yet, but satellite imagery shows several reinforcement columns closing in. The column you've been tracking is split into 2 forces. The smaller one is moving towards an industrial complex here, and the larger one is pushing north towards a UN staging point outside of Astana.
Copy, sir. We'll take care of it. Ghost, I'll clear the complex alone. Diaz, you're the spotter. Make sure I have artillery support again. I'll insert from this point and proceed to clear the 2 industrial areas here and here. The rest of the Ghosts will go with Kozlov. I want that column stopped before it hits the UN forces.
Captain, it looks like enemy soldiers are placing charges around the mine.
So, we have eliminated the last of the armored units. Your soldiers performed very well on this mission.
Nice work yourself, Kozlov. The industrial complex is secure. We'll rendezvous with you at Astana.
Rahil has taken Astana. Kozlov and UN forces have executed quick strikes into the city to feel out his defenses. They're preparing to launch a full-scale assault. Rahil has been using this pass to funnel reinforcements into the city. Clear out his soldiers and secure the bunkers that control the pass. The UN will be assaulting, so it's crucial that you keep Rahil's reinforcements from entering the city.
Copy, sir. We'll insert here. I'll go in with Ramirez, Brown, and Foster. Diaz, I want you here feeding us intel. The rest of you cover the entrance to the pass. Make sure we don't get pinned down between reinforcements moving into the city. Command, what are these structures?
Satellite imagery is unclear, but they could be used as defensive positions. Destroy all of them. We've got a B-1B circling the area on standby. It has 1 Tomahawk. If you need to, laze a target and call in a strike. Michel, I'm going in after Rahil.
Set up.
Copy that, boss. Good work down there.
UN forces have entered Astana and are engaging pockets of Rahil's troops. They're still searching for him. We need you to link up with Kozlov and investigate 2 crash sites near your position in the east of the city. Expect a heavy enemy presence.
What's the situation on the ground, sir?
During the initial assault, a reconnaissance Predator UAV was shot down here. The Kazakhs sent in a retrieval unit, but their chopper went down in this area. Kozlov will meet you at your insertion point. Investigate the crash sites and destroy the wreckage. When you're done, move out to the extraction zone. From there, you'll be running quick strike ops with the UN troop.
Burke and Salvatore will go with me. Kim will be on overwatch and the rest of the team will guard the pass. Let's go.
There is heavy smoke to the northeast. It is sure to draw...
Captain, we've got a situation. I'm putting Foster through.
Say again, we're under heavy fire! Troops came out of the city and are hitting us from behind! Reinforcements are attacking from the east! We called in mortar strikes, but they keep coming!
Captain, I have visual contact with a large force moving into the pass. They've got armored vehicles.
We've got to go back and keep them from pushing through.
Rahil is here in the city. We need to hit him now. Let your men do their job and hold the path.
I won't leave my team there to die. We have to keep his reinforcements from getting to him.
This could be our last chance to capture him before
I know. We have to take him out. Take Burke and Salvatore with you and find Rahil. I'm going back alone. Go with him. I'll circle around and help Bravo team.
Captain, good luck.
Diaz, update my ref map and keep me posted on Bravo's situation. Kim, provide intel directly to Kozlov.
Captain, I've updated your objectives. There are
We've kept the reinforcements from entering the city.
Good work, Mitchell. We found no sign of Rahil. His forces are fleeing the city. Rahil and his forces have fled from Astana and spread into the Badlands. One large group is headed to the satellite launch facility at Baikonur. Intel believes he's with them. You'll insert here, behind the attackers, and proceed to the launch area. Allied soldiers are on site, but they won't last long. This is a high-profile target, Mitchell. Don't let them destroy the control center.
Roger that. We'll move into the area and engage the attackers from behind. We'll take them out before they hit the facility.
We have tracked Rahil's troops into the canyons nearby. We're going to hit them fast. Kozlov, wait for Mitchell's team and strike them together. There's no time. We can't lose them. Mitchell, they're attacking Baikonur now. Move out! Sir, there's a large enemy force preparing to attack the facility.
Kozlov, come in! We've secured the launch facility. There was no sign of Rahil. We're on our way to meet you. Give us your exact location.
We are engaging them in the canyons, near an old Soviet nuclear storage facility.
Just contain them and wait for us. We'll take them down together.
Sorry, Mitchell, we can't do that. A UN disposal crew is operating in the area and I can't risk any friendly casualties. This has to be done now. Kozlov has engaged Rahil's forces in the canyons. A UN disposal crew is on site working with abandoned Soviet uranium stores. Rahil may be there, and we can't risk the uranium getting out into the open market.
We'll insert here. I'll take Kim, Brown, and Foster. Diaz, you're here. The rest of the ghosts will be on standby. If something goes wrong in there, make sure they don't escape.
These are the 3 work sites the UN is operating out of. We've lost contact with Kozlov, but he should still be on site. You'll need to move fast to keep Rahil's forces from escaping with the uranium.
Captain, Rahil's troops are attacking the UN disposal.
Soldiers. Looks like they were killed in an explosion.
What about Rahil? Do you have him?
There's no evidence of him. He was never here.
Ghost, this is it. UN soldiers have a positive ID on Rahil. He's trapped at a partially excavated archaeological site. His forces have set up in an ancient stone fortress and are defending against UN assaults. They're moving in to capture him, so we need your team to guard this canyon pass to prevent any possible escape.
Guarding a pass, sir? We should be in there trying to nail him.
Hold on. I'm patching through a UN radio call.
Be advised! They've moved out to attack! Repeat, we're pinned down east of the fortress! They're attacking!
I'm taking a team in there, sir. I'm not letting that bastard get away. We'll insert here. Parker, Salvatore, Diaz, you're with me. Kim, you're Overwatch. If Rahil makes a move, I want to know about it. Everyone else, hold back and guard the canyon. You know the drill. We'll help the UN ground forces on our approach, but Rahil is our primary target here. All right, Ghost, we're going in hard. We're not letting Rahil We encountered Rahil with a platoon of his elite guards. We attempted to capture him, but they engaged us. We returned fire and eliminated the hostile elements.
Rahil, is he dead?
Yes, that's affirmative.
Understood. Move your team to a suitable extraction site. UN troops are en route to deal with the situation.
Today, voters are clogging the streets of Astana to celebrate the presidential election. 3 months ago, the former president was assassinated in a bombing attack that nearly started a civil war. UN troops have since moved in to stabilize the region, returning normalcy to the people of Kazakhstan.
This is where the soldiers who were born in this town are buried when they die in battle.
Kozlov could have done a lot of good for this country.
He did do a lot of good for his country. Command, this is Mitchell. We're finished here.
Copy that, Ghost Leader. Get to the extraction zone. We're bringing your team home.